still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Through the blood, sweat, and tears, struggles through the years, had fears, but I persevered. It's clear I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here.
Wearing your pants off of your ass. Let me talk about this because today I was in line at the auto parts store. And there was a guy in front of me. I'm sorry, there was a piece of shit in front of me. And he happened to be a black piece of shit. And this black piece of shit was probably in his early 50s. He was obviously purchasing some auto parts, and his pants were hanging below his buttocks, and his whole underwear were visible. You have to be, because remember, this is Realville. We're stepping into Realville. And many of you fit into this category of the gentleman, I'm sorry, he's not a gentleman, of this idiot that I'm describing. Or you know people like this idiot that I'm describing who walks around blatantly displaying their ass by having their pants sagging down below their buttocks. To you all, I would say, you're trash. Now, this is primarily a black thing. Listen, remember, this is consequential information. I'm going to be honest. You are trash. You will continue to be trash until you stop wearing your pants off of your ass, you nasty bastards. In addition to that, I then stopped to purchase myself a coffee at Dunkin' Donuts here in Cincinnati. At the particular Dunkin' Donuts that I stop at, there's a car with a person sitting in the car. The car is idling. This individual, this male individual, is consuming the food that he had obviously just purchased from Popeye's Chicken, which is next to the Dunkin' Donuts, housed in the same building. The problem is that this piece of shit is straddling two parking spots. This happens to be a small lot. So he thought it was okay for him to have half of his automobile in one parking space and half of his automobile in the other parking space. He obviously thought this was fine, and he proceeded to consume his food and take up two parking spaces. I then witnessed him opening his car door and discarding his chicken bag and box and the beverage cup right there on the ground in the lot in front of the Dunkin' Donuts and the Popeye's Chicken. You see, this is the type of activity, this is the type of behavior that tells people that they can't respect you. I'm talking now, these two individuals were black. And this is common behavior for black males in urban core America. I repeat, this is common behavior in black America, in urban core black America. Now, you can't blame this type of behavior on anything other than these individuals have made the conscious decision to conduct themselves like this. And I don't like using this term, but my term is a little different from the term typically used in the street. The term typically used in the street is the term nigga, A, Nigga. He's not a nigga because you all happen to believe that that is an acceptable term. Furthermore, you all happen to believe that it is a term of endearment. There's nothing positive about that term, but it is absolutely appropriate and acceptable and necessary to use the term nigger, ER, when describing individuals like I have just described and when describing their behavior, and that is nigger behavior. Now, they would have the nerve, and some of you would have the nerve to be offended by me using that term when describing them and their behavior, but it's totally appropriate because remember, here we have to be intellectually honest. So being intellectually honest, we're going to identify this behavior and we are going to assign this term to them. I guess it's a way of creating positive peer pressure to get these types of individuals to understand that they are unacceptable and that their behavior is unacceptable and that it is unbecoming of a real, legitimate, genuine Black person. And it makes all of us look bad. You know people like this. You should sit them down and have a conversation with them because the hearts and minds aren't changed and behavior isn't changed if people don't have conversations, but people must first have the courage to sit down and have these conversations. And it is you all's responsibility as individuals to have the courage to have these conversations with your friends and family, people that you know. I would not suggest that you go up to some random individual who you see behaving like this and have that conversation with them because it might not go very well. You could get hurt or you could hurt them. So I don't suggest you do that. But we all have friends and family that fit into this category and you should approach them. And one thing that I believe works is go on the internet and get pictures of people behaving like this, looking like this, dressing like this, and show them how foolish and disgusting they look and show them how their behavior assigns them to be niggers. It is appropriate to call them a nigger. Now, your music says nigger, nigger constantly. So please don't front on me and don't act as though you have a problem with me saying this because I'm explaining the situation, explaining when the term or terms is or isn't appropriate or if it's inappropriate. It's not like the music to where I'm teaching you to be acclimated to this term and to be comfortable with this term and to use this term on a regular basis as though this term isn't a negative term, an evil term. And you make yourselves look like fools when you want to run around saying nigger, 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 as though it is some type of term of endearment or as though this is something that you should be calling one another.
See, the good Lord chose me. I survived the hood, other homies was less fortunate. So I'm knowing that it's more to this. I'm still sorting this out in my mind. I ain't forcing it, grace alone, though I fall short of it. Like 4/5 to a hole, I should have forfeited. Done, stick a fork in it. I'm sure of this, but since the Lord's risen, there's forgiveness. Of course I did, I ate from the tree that's forbidden. But of my past, I'm no longer tormented. I may have lost it for a minute, but I got it back. And it's a matter of fact, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Through the blood, sweat, and tears, struggles through the years, had fears, but I persevered. It's clear I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Through blood, sweat, and tears. Struggles through the years, had fears, but I persevered. It's clear I'm still here.